guys, welcome back to my channel. Ariel here, and today we are doing a 3-unit apartment, at least an apartment building anyway. Um, they're going to be the left, the middle, and the right. The one on the left will have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The one in the middle will have 2 plus bedrooms because one of the bedrooms could be used as an office, and it will also feature 1.5 baths. And then the last apartment, all the way on the right, will have 1 bedroom and 1.5 baths with an office and an upstairs gym. They all have laundry hookups. So this will be number 41 in my list of houses. And so you can see here, I'm just kind of putting in the basic walls for everything because what I end up doing is I actually end up building all the walls, and then I actually go into each individual apartment and kind of make it its own, make it all very unique. And there was a lot of stuff I had a hard time choosing, so and also if I sound kind of weird, I'm kind of stuffed up. I'm getting over something, so I'll probably be sniffling. Oh, that sounded terrible. Anyway, but with this house, I know that you can't actually have an apartment, quote unquote, in The Sims 3 because you have to. You can only have realistically like one lot on it, which is so stupid. I wish they would have brought back the way you could actually do Sims 3 apartments, but I guess, or the Sims 2 apartments, but I guess I kind of understand why not, because otherwise that would have been a lot of work. Because especially with how open the world is in The Sims 3, I could see that being a big problem. So I did end up doing the same windows pretty much throughout the entire apartment building. Because if it's an apartment building, they're all going to kind of look similar in terms of how the outside looks. And at the end of this video, you'll see that the house doesn't quite look how it does in the thumbnail. Because I ended up going in afterwards and ended up changing the outside color of the house, changing the landscaping, and so the way that it actually looks in the thumbnail is how it will look on thesims3.com. So if you wish to download it, it will look like that instead. And I'm also looking at doing a challenge, the no black, gray, white challenge. I've also made up some other rules for myself that there can only be like one beige or brown item per room. Because I always find myself not using a lot of color. I generally do tend to go for the whites, the browns, the tans. I mean, maybe because it goes with everything, but I do need to end up actually exploring some of the color. And maybe I could actually find some nice new things that I really like. And so in this first one, I ended up changing around the bottom story of the first apartment quite a few times until I was satisfied with it, until I was happy. And then I also did the $10,000 build challenge, and then I was looking at doing a crazy cat lady series, so we will see how all those turn out. So oh, okay, sweet. I ended up putting the color on the outside. I ended up changing the roof color, the roof. I think I ended up shorting the roof a little bit. I may not have though. But like I said, I did end up adding in some landscaping because while it is a 3 apartment unit, I did kind of want it to. I want every single apartment to have its own unique feel, its own unique vibe to it. And so I ended up even giving every single one a different door too. So and so downstairs in the first apartment, you have the kitchen, a quote unquote living area, and a dining area, along with a single bedroom and a single bathroom. So I ended up actually like redesigning this and redrawing it and redoing how it actually looks, just because I wanted to fit more stuff in than I actually did. So I ended up putting a lot of extra stuff in there. Did I end up redoing it on the paper? I think I did. Yeah, because I ended up redrawing and drawing, and I ended up erasing so much, and I couldn't decide. And of course, I had to go back in and change the color of the TV because I didn't like the color of the TV. I thought it was too much wood because there's already wood floors. And I decided I wanted to keep that wallpaper there that was actually put on the stairs. I actually really liked it because it kind of gave it like I said, a unique feel to it. It kind of brought that like old timey oh jeez, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a winemaker's place. So I kind of liked it. So sorry, I had to get a drink of water. Like I said, with me being sick, it's just it's really drying out my throat to do this much talking. I'll probably end up filming another video, and I'm probably gonna look at starting up a series today too. So you'll probably hear me in a couple videos be a little sick. So, but it won't be all of them. I promise. I will get over this. But with my uploading schedule, I don't have anything else planned past Thursday. I mean, not that y'all guys, not that you guys will actually notice this because you'll probably be watching it in the future. Probably a couple weeks out. Because I'm trying to do just like one house build a week. If you guys do want to see more house builds a week, please let me know. I do have a couple already set up, so all I'd have to do is just get them uploaded. And so what I also did with this apartment is I also made it so you could actually fit two beds in that other bedroom. So you could actually have up to 5 Sims living in this place. Like I said though, it will. I'll probably this video will probably be scheduled probably 2 weeks out because I have another video, excuse me, that I want to do first, which it's gonna be the crazy cat lady house. So I actually have that already scheduled and done. So if I have, I'm sure I'll have that one uploaded already. So I'll go ahead and link it in the cards, or I'll end up putting it down in the description box below. So you can easily find that. And I'm also going to be starting that new series. I'm probably going to look at taking the 100 baby challenge down to twice a week, or once a week, I mean, and have the Teen Mom challenge stay at twice a week. It's the more popular of the two series. And if you do want to see one series more than the other, please, please, please leave a comment down in the description box below. So this way I know, because I can't read your minds as much as I'd like to. I can't read your minds. This isn't real life with Sims where I can see that you're frustrated or upset or whatever. So if you do want to see more house builds, please let me know. If you'd rather see more challenges, if there's any challenges you would like to see me attempt in The Sims 3, please let me know. I do also have a plan and a house build for the asylum challenge as well, where you're doing an insane asylum. I ended up seeing it on Delagrassi's channel. I think that's. No, it was the English Simmer. Excuse me. The English Simmer had her asylum challenge, so I was looking at doing that because she also does it in The Sims 4. But the person who originally who actually set up the rules for the Asylum Challenge, also set up rules for The Sims 3. So I'm going to be looking at touching on that, doing that as well. So this way, it's this way I can kind of do some other things on my channel. Because I don't know if you guys are getting bored with the challenges I am doing, but I do kind of want to up the amount of different content I'm putting out. So I'm gonna end up uploading probably the crazy cat. I'm probably gonna start the crazy cat lady one today. Like I said, you'll be seeing this in the future, so I'm sure it'll already be up. And if it is, I'll go ahead and link the playlist in the annotations at the end of this video, so you'll be able to find it pretty easily. And so here you can see in the second apartment, I have put in all the flooring, all the paint. I did set up the kitchen down below. And I kind of did want a U-shaped kitchen for this one. And I know that with apartments and stuff like this, there is no way they do this many differences in the apartments, but they usually just end up making them the exact same. And so then you just get stuck having to work around them. And so, because this middle one also doesn't have nearly as many windows, this one I ended up putting a lot of greenery in it. I ended up putting in a lot of plants. This way it kind of felt alive, and it didn't feel quite so, I guess, lonely. And I'm sure with the Crazy Cat Lady Challenge, I'll also have that. I'm sure I'll have that build up. So, like I said, I'll probably put that in the description box, so you can go check that out. I do have it kind of like in the shape of a cat. I thought it was kind of cute. I looked at my husband. I'm like, "Here, does this look good?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, whatever." He's very supportive, but he just he doesn't care. He's very supportive of what I do. He makes sure that I have my quiet times just so I can come in here. I can do this. He entertains the animals while I'm doing this. He We actually have two cats and a dog. And if you watched my single family home build, which is actually the first upload on my channel, I kind of go into why my channel is named Jazmine'sSim, because I ended up putting my puppy down a couple weeks, or about a month and a half ago now. So at one point, this house did have two dogs and two cats, but yeah, now we're just down to one dog. Anyway, trying not to get depressing. And so, like I said, you can really see it in the downstairs that I ended up putting a lot of greenery in here. Normally, I don't end up doing this much decorating. I don't know if maybe I'm changing as a simmer, and I'm doing more stuff, or maybe I'm doing it because I know that you guys like to have your houses decorated, or maybe you don't. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's just because I'm changing because I want to see more decorations in my house, or I want them to look more complete or something. So I don't know, but like I said, I'm changing, and I'm actually putting a lot more decorations in. It's really odd. I'm not used to it. Like I said, every single apartment has laundry hookups, and of course, because this isn't a three apartment complex, all the stairs are in the same spot, and all of the washers and dryers are in the same spot. But I did realize that it would be so different between apartments if it was really built in real life. They'd end up looking almost the exact same. So all the rooms would be in the same exact spots, which I guess I could always do too. If you guys want to see that, let me know, because I could always just end up drawing up something where the walls themselves, the walls, windows, doors, are all in the exact same spots, but I end up redesigning it so this way it fits more with whatever kind of sim you want to put in there. So I could always make it so this way there's like three bedrooms and two baths in each apartment or something. Like I said, all the walls be in the exact same spot, or like mirrored. Because that's how like one of the townhouses was that I lived in. Though the apartments were mirrored, so the front doors were next to each other and the stairs were next to each other. And then it'd be the kitchens were next to each other on the other side, along with another kitchen, and then there'd be two front doors with two set of stairs. So I could always do that too. The first one is probably about as close as it can be at the moment to one of the townhouses I used to live in. Because one of the townhouses I did live in, it did have three bedrooms and two baths. And it also had a big pantry downstairs. This is also quick little story time here. This is also the same apartment that I wish I was making this up. I had gone to sleep because at that time I was working overnights. I had gone to sleep, got up, went downstairs, made myself something to eat, and realized I hear water. And I'm like, what? I shouldn't be hearing water running. So I walk out into my garage, which is underneath my kitchen. Or no, my kitchen is next to my garage, which is underneath the two other bedrooms and the bathroom. And I literally walked out there, saw the fact that there was water pouring all over my garage, but because I was like half asleep, I ended up I ended up not even paying attention to what I was doing. I was so tired, and I walked out and I'm like, "Oh, it must just be raining." I don't know why it's raining, but it's raining, so whatever. And then I realized after the fact, probably about 2 to 3 seconds later, I'm like, wait a second. It's raining in the garage, and I ended up finding out that the other bathroom had actually completely flooded. They ended up having to bring out a professional plumber and everything. Oh my god, it was such a giant nightmare. All because the person before us had like destroyed the plumbing in there. Anyway, excuse me. And so we're putting in kind of the final touches here in the third apartment. So I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more homey. This one's more for like a bachelor or a bachelorette that's just kind of getting their first apartment that they apparently can make a lot of money and actually live in. Because these are some really nice apartments I ended up making. I was really surprised. They were like super nice. I've never lived in an apartment this nice. I don't think my house is as nice as some of these apartments are. Anyway, and and so I mean, I know that I could never have afforded a apartment like this when I was single living on my own. So more power to him, I guess, because it probably for like the rent for well, at least in the area that I live in, the rent for this apartment, one of these apartments would probably be about $900 to $1,000 a month. The most I could ever afford with somebody else living with me was about 850 to 900. So I could never have afforded this all on my own. But I mean, more power to the Sims cuz I mean, they rock it, man. I'm so jealous of how fast they can make money too and how much better they get in their skills and everything. And so, like I said, with this one, I kind of it ended up becoming a little bit different. The last apartment's a little bit more upscale, so it might even be worth a little bit more than that. It might even be worth like $1,100 to $1,200. So, but I ended up putting a lot of stuff in here. It's just where they can use their creativity. They can work out. They can actually have guests over. There is room for guests to come over. Maybe not to stay the night or something, but there is room for guests to come over. Or this might even be like a couple of them. A couple. They might even be able to work this out and live in this apartment together and be able to afford it. And I did remember, I swear, I did remember to put lights in. Because I know I'm always really terrible about putting lights in. And I've just about moved into my office. I have all my actual furniture in the office. I just need to finish putting in, like, all my books and stuff. Getting all my post-it notes out because I've been dying to get my post-it notes out. That's why I can actually like make little post-it notes on my computer to remember lighting and to remember the smoke detector, which I do believe I ended up remembering in all the apartments. I know I got it in the first one. I wasn't watching for the second and third ones because I was doing story time and talking to you guys. So just kind of putting in the last minute touches here. So I ended up doing kind of a double sync there just because it made more sense than what I originally had planned. Lots and lots and lots of lighting. I mean, I know that they're cheap lights, but they also get the job done. So because I notice a lot of lights aren't very bright, and you kind of get stuck with them, and you're like, well, this is garbage. Alrighty, so that's pretty much with the last minute decorations going in. That's pretty much going to end up wrapping up this video. If you guys do like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you hit that circle button, it will end up subscribing you. And then don't forget to go check out my other videos. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.